Yeah, so I've been working on parts for my folding wings, and I'm mostly there, but yeah, that was my first experience with the TIG welder. Not very pretty. And some people think I'm crazy, but yeah, I am crazy. I'm not stupid. Not one bit stupid. I'm not stupid enough to trust my life with my own welding yet. Yeah, so yeah, I might be crazy enough to try to teach myself how to fly an airplane, but I'm not going to be dumb enough to just take off and the first run and see how it goes. I'll spend time on the ground messing around until I'm comfortable. But yeah, these are my welds. This stuff here was really challenging. I didn't know what I was doing. I had the amperage up too high and then too low, and then I started thinking about what I was doing, and I was basically putting the arc right in the crack right here, heat this up and get the puddle right there. But what I was doing when you got 150 to 180 amps, because I thought I needed to heat it up, for that, I was melting the crap out of this. So then, that's where I got the globs from. But then I turned it down to like 35 or 40 amps, and then I couldn't get no puddle over here. So, I dicked around for quite a while on this, filing stuff down, and yeah, I might spend $10 in gas to go $6 in parts and just redo that, because I like doing quality work. I used to be a master mechanic, and I've worked on all kinds of stuff. Very experienced mechanically. Fabrication, not so much. But yeah, I figured out you want to have enough amps that you can get a puddle off of this, and you want to drag it down into that, and then touch your filler rod in there, which I think I got too thick of filler rod for this material for one, which that was more of a problem with this than this. But, and then, you got to keep your tungsten out of that thing. Which, that's a real challenge, I've watched a lot of videos and read some stuff, and, that's the biggest thing, is keeping the distance away from it, keeping the right distance. Don't touch your tungsten. Everything I've heard is you're going to touch your tungsten, you're going to stick it, and I about wore a path over in my grinder, and it can be really aggravating. I'm a little high strung. I can get angry real quick. But that made me kind of angry. But I got it figured out a little better, though. I just been cutting this stuff. This isn't 4130, but I've been cutting it up into chunks and trying different stuff. It's a whole lot easier on thick stuff. This was just fusion, and then I put some rod in that, and then I turned up the heat some, and that's definitely not great. I know some people that are really, really good at this stuff, but they they got a skill, man. They make good money doing it too, and they should. But yeah, to me, this is every bit as much important, if not more important, than somebody holding my hand teaching me how to fly. This right here, this shit breaks, you're dead. That's I try pointing out to somebody that you're risking your life on this little bitty weld. I don't like that. I wouldn't have flown this thing like that. I'm crazy, but I ain't stupid. The plans calls for straps and different things, which this plane is different than many other planes that I've seen. I've done a whole lot of homework. I'm not just going in this fucking half-ass and trying to throw something together and see if I live or not. But yeah, anyway, I think I'm gonna stick this thing in the vise and beat the crap out of it and see if it holds up. Yeah, let you see how good this shit holds up. Apparently I didn't weld that part of it, but I guess, hold on, I'll pause this thing. Yeah, that ain't good enough. I'm gonna whack it this way. Let's bend in the metal. Hold on a second. Well, this is it. This is mild steel or whatever. Just, yeah, I bought this stuff at Tractor Supply, and so I know it's softer. It's gonna bend versus break. But the only place it actually let go was right here where I forgot to weld it. And yeah, I put some serious ass in it too. Yeah, if you knew me, you'd know I'm no sissy. Not by any means. Yeah. But anyway, I beat the hell out of this thing, and it's not the prettiest welds, but I'm gonna practice a little more. I'm gonna use some more of this stuff up, and I'm gonna weld this onto the, I guess it's called the cabane. I'm no airplane expert, but I'm gonna weld this on the front of the plane, and then I need to take some of this stuff here and make my brackets and mount to these things here, and yeah, these go to that, and I'm almost there. I'm not gonna do the folding wings because I still want to build my own plane. I got some extra things in mind that I want to do. This is just scratching the itch. I want to learn how to fly. I've wanted to learn how to fly longer, and I want to learn how to build a plane, and this is going to do it. But I'm just going to leave the original tail feathers on here. If I have to over the winter, I'll take them off and stick them up on the shelf. But I'm gonna make a bracket that fits somewhere around here. Gonna come up and then over the wings, and then I'm gonna try to figure out how to leave the struts on the wings. Probably use like a 1-inch strap to secure them up to the wing and traveling, and then yeah, have the bracket come down and around to the where the wing mounts are for the struts. Probably have a 1-inch strap going around that, and then coming back and holding it down. I picture it in my head, but that's probably what I'm going to end up doing. And I'm going to have it, Leonard has his, where the wings come straight back and they're down here. I'm going to end up having mine rest right about here above stabilizer. And yeah, the picture I have in my head, it should be able to rotate no problem up here, and I'm sure I'll have to figure something else out. But whenever you're working on something, you're always figuring something else out. Well, see ya.